representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's wheel to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They send a man in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Walking back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
To Brock Bowers. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Genty from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 28-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
At the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for Broncos' first down.
A gain of 14.
Now looking to throw.
And the Broncos first down.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Here we cut.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Black 40. Black Ultra. Cut, cut.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Laube with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They go play action on 1st down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
On the set.
That's another Broncos first down.
Set.
First and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. Right back to Chase. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Raiders 7. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set up. Set up. Motion. Motion. Motion.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw it again. It's a screen play to Genty. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
7-yard gain.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Genty scores, touchdown Las Vegas. The Raiders trim the lead to 1. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards.
Down. 52, boom. Slide through. Ready.
Now come out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. That's completed right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, go.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Mega. Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the 1st. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. The wind was at a sail's cape, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising.
Okay, ready?
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
Field, flat. Ready.
Working now from the gun. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Set. Set.
Throwing it again here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of two ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done. Or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
Laube with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Another give here to Jency. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Finds Mims. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Marvin Mims.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
And 7.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Yards on the play. And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jency. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
6-yard pickup.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half.
Las Vegas.
Game with the point after. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4.
Raiders 24. Matt Gay.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now lead by 10.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
35. Raiders 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the in route. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
50-yard line.
Pass play now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 13.
Let's go. Huh.
Third and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team.
Patrick Surtain.
And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for our Broncos. First down.
Pass play coming here. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Third down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. That one complete to Pitts. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Denver.
First down, play action. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
He's going to throw this one. He rolls to his right. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Chase.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Third down from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
42. Raiders 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Come on, set. Sit, mega. Set,
They go play action on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
green. Hey, go steal. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Flush down now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Trying to work quickly now. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. It's on target to Johnson. Jukes another one. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Rolling left, buying some time. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
49. Raiders 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70.
Looking in the air here. Looking slant route complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Let's go. Yellow, 43, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10.
Liking 18. Motion.
They'll throw to start the drive. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
Let's go.
Brings up third down.
70 Timberwolves.
In motion right is Mims. Here he goes. Third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. First down now, ball at the 33. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Here we go. Green jack.
A gain of 15.
They'll go play action.
And the Broncos first down.
Sends this to the end zone. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. That throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Another throw here on second down. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Raiders 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. Jukes away from one. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Back. Cougar 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here's a throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He loses the football, and the Broncos corral it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing it again here. Brought in right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
At the Broncos' 39-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Bronco 80. Switch over. Cowboy 80.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Jency. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut into the lead by another point.
Broncos 63. Raiders 31.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going play action. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. You could count the number of 300-yard games since the turn of the century on one hand. I mean, heck, there's only been 6 all time until now. As we've just seen a 7th join the list on that catch. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Finding Johnson once more. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead.
Raiders 31. Will Lutz to kick.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Laube with the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
The Las Vegas 1st down.
He's going to throw it. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. He's got Bowers working the sideline. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 6.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
And off to Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders take 7 points off the deficit.
70. Raiders 38.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay set to kick off.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Red 38.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Running in the red zone. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 15
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders will trail by 25.
70. Raiders 45.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay set to kick off.
Harvey now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the more the offense just did on the sideline. Try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw now. It's a screen play to Genty. And this one does not go far.
Ashton Genty. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They're throwing it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And oh, he got it! Interception! Pat Surtain has it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Pulling the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Guess who? Pitts has another. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. They're going to pass it here. Back to Pitts it goes. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that game was. That dude ran a long pay dividends. It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with